Hello, friends. Power tends to corrupt, but in ancient Rome, sometimes it didn't just corrupt. It threw on a toga, danced across the Senate floor, and declared its horse a government official. Welcome to the wild world of Rome's maddest emperors, Caligula and Nero. Buckle your sandals. Things are about to get weird. Let's start with Caligula, whose real name was Gaius Julius Caesar Germanicus. But everyone called him Caligula, meaning little boot, because he wore miniature soldier's boots as a kid while tagging along with his father's army. Imagine being forever known by your childhood nickname. Sorry, little boot. At first, people loved him. Young, energetic, charming. He was like the rock star emperor Rome didn't know it needed. Then, the mask slipped. One day, Caligula declared himself a living god and demanded everyone worship him. Visitors to Rome had to greet him as they would Jupiter, or else risk losing their heads, quite literally. He loved lavish parties, wild games, and lavish public shows, sure, but he also loved random executions, practical jokes that involved real danger, and the occasional declaration of war against the sea. Yes, Caligula once ordered his troops to gather seashells as spoils of war against Neptune, god of the sea. And then there was his beloved horse, Incitatus. The story goes Caligula planned to make Incitatus a consul, Rome's highest elected office. Historians still debate whether he was serious, mocking the Senate, or just completely gone. After 4 chaotic years, Caligula's own bodyguards had enough. They stabbed him to death in a corridor, possibly while he was planning another round of bizarre decrees. But Rome wasn't done with madness yet. Enter Nero, another emperor who started off well, full of hope and promise. He even dabbled in the arts, writing poetry, singing songs, and performing on stage. Imagine your president insisting you attend their one-man musical. Attendance mandatory. Over time, though, Nero's love of applause turned darker. He taxed the rich heavily to fund his lavish lifestyle, built massive palaces that gobbled up entire neighborhoods, and threw endless games and shows, while whispers of cruelty grew louder. Nero was said to have ordered the murders of his own mother and wife. He loved performing so much that he once locked theater doors so audiences couldn't leave during his hours-long recitals. When Rome faced disasters, Nero wasn't exactly the model leader. In fact, during one particular catastrophe, he earned his most infamous reputation when flames began to consume the heart of the city, and rumor had it Nero, dressed in stage costume, sang of Troy's fall from a safe distance. Was it true? Maybe. Maybe not. But the image of Nero fiddling while Rome burned stuck forever, a symbol of a ruler who cared more for drama than disaster. And speaking of burning, next time, grab a bucket of water and maybe a fireproof toga, because we dive headfirst into one of Rome's greatest tragedies, the Great Fire of Rome. Did Nero really light the match? Or was it just another rumor swirling in the smoke? Get ready for episode 25, Rome on Fire. Things are about to heat up, literally.